welcome back. So I got these pieces here for that little door grommet. So we're gonna snap them in real quick, and then we'll be able to put the window in. Oh, come on out. All right, so remember, I got to put this track on there. That's going to go up in there like that. And then we have this little garment. That goes on like that. Oh yeah, so the track's inside. So what I have to do is I have to take these nuts off and be able to slide that track on there. So first things first, I'm going to put this in. So I have to get that little roller into this little channel down that's right beneath it. And then also this channel is for this one. And then my roller popped out over here, so I have to get that one in too. So I have to kind of move the window up and down. I have to move the window up and down a little bit to try and get all those pieces in. So okay, so I'm back at it. So to get that one roller down in there, I'm gonna have to take this panel off again. I have to take this panel off again, and I think I'm gonna have to move this whole thing and slide it in there first before I get it bolted in. So I might have to loosen this up again and try and shimmy it over. That wasn't something I was thinking of when I was first messing with it. So let me take this all apart, and then we'll just loosen these up and then move it in, get it in the groove here, and then bolt it up. Might take me 15 minutes. Nothing too hard or anything, but now I got everything in the grooves and everything, so it should be easier to just kind of move around and get to. So next time when I do this side, I'll try to remember that before I get too far involved. All right, so let's tear it apart. All right, again. Sorry I got a little interrupted. Painter was at my house. Okay, so then I had to put this little stopper in there too. I have to tighten down the bolt so that stops it from coming off the tracks. And there's one over here too, but you have to get the window in first with this roller and then put the track or that stopper in. So that's going to be our next deal, is actually trying to get the window into these little holes here. If you can see them, there's one right there. Focus. But anyway, so we're going to slide the window in, get them in, and then we'll have to move it up and down to tighten them down, because they'll move into these little holes, to where I'm able to get to them. And I think there's going to be one right here. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's all the way down here or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out how I'm going to tighten it. Oh, this one's going to be right here. I'll be able to tighten that one. And then this one, there's going to be a little hole right here, and I'll have to bring it down and tighten through there. That's what it is. Okay, so let's try and get that glass in there. Okay. Gotta get this in the track first. Pushing it right up against it. Let's see here. I think that's just a tight fit. I might have to loosen up where that. Oh, there it goes. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we have to line up those holes. Now I'll show you. See that little see how I have to get that one in this hole? This one's gonna be the easy one. It's this side. It's gonna be a little harder to get to. I don't even know if I can show it. I don't know. Anyway, so that's gonna be the hard one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of stick a screwdriver down in there, see if I can pry it out a little bit, and maybe it'll slide into that little hole. And maybe we'll try to do that. So that's what we're gonna be working on here. Let's see here. Oh no. Oh, went too far. Okay. Pull it back out. Okay, almost there. There we go. Okay, got that side. And this one, have to wiggle. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to put the nut on that one. Get that one started. Okay. This one we can reach. That piece on. Let me take this off first. Maybe if I take this off, I'll be able to get that right on there. Get nice and straight. There, that gives me a little more room. Maybe I can get right on there now. There we go. Okay. Come on. All right, so now I feel more comfortable with that. Okay, now I have to hook up the battery because then I can slide it down. Like I said, get to that one. But we got her in. Okay, so almost right in there, maybe right in there. I don't know if you can see it. So we're gonna try that. Okay, let's give it a test. Okay, there we go. Working just fine and dandy. So now I need to put this piece, this one, on this side here. Get that in there. So then all my windows, window pieces are pretty much all put together. I got to do the outside trim. I got to clean that up, put that back on. I got to put the new door handle on. So that's the next thing I'm going to do, the door handle, okay? That way I can reach in here and just, you know, do the door handle. So anyway, I'll get this piece put on. It's going to basically go on like that, you know, in that channel, because the roller will hit up in here. And yeah, then Then later on, there's a way to adjust the window too, for it, you know, it goes along your top and everything, your hard top and all that. So, but that's way later down the road. Anyway, windows in, success. So that's with it closed. So we're right on there. I can adjust it a little bit, but that is a nice, you know, nice fit. Doesn't hit any of the metal or anything like that. So yeah, looking good. Okay, onto the door handle. Okay, so we're just gonna put that down in there. Try to slide it in. My hand underneath there. Oh, dumb me, stupid me. I gotta take the bolts off. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, want to make sure that rubber sitting nice and flat before I get too crazy with it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Slides in there. Now, if we come over this side, I don't know if we can see it. I might have to get the flashlight in there now. It's a little dark. So now on this side, I have to hook up that little lever again. I don't know if you can see it in there. That little lever has to go back in that little hole there. So I have to get my hand in there and press it through. I took the 3 bolts out here and just dropped the locking mechanism. That way I could get my hands up in there to get these bolts on. So now that's on nice and tight. And then I can I could get my hand on that piece and go ahead and put it in that the little hole that needs to go on. It'd be easier with this loose, with this, and then I can line it back up and bolt it back up to where it needs to go. All right, moment of truth, let's test it. Oh man, look how that just pops open. Yeah, this is gonna be nice. Let me just go ahead and close it. Oop. It's nice and firm. I just don't want to rattle the window. Yeah. I mean, that's nice. Barely push on it, opens up. Oh, that is nice. Okay. All this mechanism works down here. So I got everything in there. You can see, I don't know if you can see in there, but I had to push that through that little pin there. Okay. I'm going to take a little brush, my toothbrush, or a brush right through here, clean all this junk out. And then I'll clean up the chrome, that chrome piece and felt, and I'll get my other felt piece. Well, we'll see what I got up there. Or did I bring it down? Anyway, I'll open up that felt piece, weather stripping, see what we got. And but yeah, everything's working. See? So it's a nice solid door, everything's new. I'm gonna leave the door panel off because I still got to hook up the other side for the popper. Once I get the popper, you know, make sure it's programmed and working, then I can put the panel back on. Okay, so this has been sitting up up there ever since I bought the car. Basically, I bought these parts, so I haven't even opened them yet. So we're gonna do like a little opening party here. Okay. Well, it looks like it comes with the new chrome, so that's good. That way I don't have to clean up that old chrome. You know, I can use this as this stick. I'm going to use this for one of my trees. It's a good stick. Okay. You know, it's funny. When I purchased this stuff about 2 years ago, and comparing the parts today, because I kept track of how much everything cost, and I wrote down the part numbers, where I bought it from and stuff. I'll tell you what, inflation's really skyrocketing up again. Because I like coming back and check on it, and yeah, these parts are going anywhere up, from my total overall parts is almost 33%, but some parts have almost went up 50-60%. Some parts no, some parts yes. So I mean, it's so basically what I'm trying to say though is, with the parts going up and labor costs going up, instead of what I'm doing, unless you can do it by yourself, like what I'm doing, try to, the inflation is just going to go higher and higher and higher, and the overall price of a car, are going to go up. Right now they're kind of steady, but if prices keep going up, it takes a lag, because you want to kind of get back what you put in to your car a little bit. You'll never make back what you put in, but it's going to affect the price of cars. So I have a feeling that these cars are going to be going up in value. I mean, it's not a whole lot maybe, but still, like 30% is 30%. Say you got 30,000. You bought the car for 30,000, or you're selling it for 30,000, or whatever. Say you bought it for 30,000, and it goes up another 30%. There's you another a couple more grand. I can see these cars getting more up in value. The chrome bumper ones, especially. I see 81s, the later models like 81, 82. They seem to be really popular now, and they're going for good money. So that's something interesting, something different. So these cars, I just have a feeling that they will go up in price. Okay, I'm gonna figure out which one goes on where. I think it's gonna be this one. Yeah, it goes into that channel like that. Remember, these popped in and held them in place. And then you got the two screws that go in, one right there and one up in here. I don't know if I'm getting it on camera, but all right, so that's basically what that's going to be. Okay, all right, so now we'll put our mirror on. Put it over that little gap in between, and push it on. There we go. Allen wrench goes up in here. Watch how nice this opens. I mean, pops right open. Closes real nice and tight. I mean, we can't get any better than that. That is just, that's like a new car. Barely push on that handle. Before, you'd have to really push down on that, man. I'm really happy for that. So that's good stuff. Okay. So I got this little piece I got to put up here. Okay. And that'll be pretty much all my trim pieces except for the door panel itself. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'll put this little piece on here, get it done, open up the back. Maybe I'll pull it out real quick, kind of wipe it down, wash it down. Maybe we'll go for a spin. So we haven't driven it for a while.
our personality.